and Arjun give each other the cold shoulder. Ranveer and Deepika mix business and pleasure on the sets of Bajirao Mastani. Kapil Sharma might be forced to reject Shahrukh Khan. Karisma's divorce gets nastier. Hi, I'm Mia, and I'm asking you to put on your party hats because this is the 50th episode of 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar, I'm a superstar. 9XE.
That's right, you and I have been on this amazing journey through the world of entertainment, and this is a moment to celebrate 50 episodes, guys. Woohoo! And while we have a reason to celebrate, Alia Bhatt and Arjun Kapoor are in no happy mood to do so. At a recent awards function, the co-stars and former friends did not acknowledge each other. It was a scene where one did not exist for the other. In full public view, they saw right through each other. Arjun even made an extra effort to show his displeasure by pulling a funny face. Now this comes as news because during their film Two States, it looked like the two could not get enough of each other and could not stop praising the other. Arjun even went to the extent of saying that he really liked kissing Alia and that she was the best kisser. Alia, for her part, played coy on a chat show when asked about her relationship status with her co-stars. Well, the inside story is that Alia became too friendly with Varun Dhawan after Two States, and this did not go down well with Arjun.
I'll make it easy for you.
The fact that she is now making headlines for her proximity with Siddharth Malhotra is a different story.
What do we have to do to stay together?
So back to Arjun. Clearly, Alia and he have hit a rough patch that's so rocky that they can't even seem to exchange pleasantries. Well, we hope these two kiss and make up soon. But while Alia and Arjun might be breaking ties, Hrithik Roshan is making new ones. After going down the historical route with Jodha Akbar and now Mohenjo-Daro, Hrithik might soon work with Vishal Bhardwaj on his adaptation of Shakespeare's King Lear. The film's going to be produced by Sajid Nadiawala. By now, we know all about Vishal's love affair with Shakespeare's text. He adapted Hamlet into Hyder, Othello into Omkara, and Macbeth into Makbul. And now, as one of his future projects, he's got his eyes set on King Lear with Hrithik in mind. It's going to be very interesting to see Hrithik as the tragic King Lear. But what's even more interesting is that if the project comes through, Hrithik will play father to 3 daughters. Wow, now that's something to look forward to. And talking about interesting ventures, Vidhu Vinod Chopra's Hollywood venture Broken Horses is all set to release. But when we dug deeper, a close friend of the director revealed a very interesting fact about the film. 9XE The Show has it that Broken Horses is an adaptation of Vidhu's acclaimed film Parinda that starred Anil Kapoor, Jackie Shroff, and Nana Patekar. That's right, both films have brothers as protagonists involved with violent gangsters. Chopra showed Parinda to potential investors in the West and looks like they were super impressed. So there you go, Broken Horses is Parinda only with a few modifications. But refusing to have any matter of give or take are Karisma Kapoor and her estranged husband Sanjay Kapoor. The divorce proceedings between Karisma and Sanjay do not seem to be taking any smooth turns. On December the 22nd, we told you that the two are finding it tough to part ways due to their children. Buzz was that Karisma had offered a controlled access to Sanjay to meet their kids, but Sanjay wanted an unfortified one. Now Karisma has put another condition on the table. The new twist in the tale is that Karisma has told Sanjay that he will have to set up a trust fund for their 2 children before she sets him free. While Sanjay has agreed to set up the trust fund, his offering is far below Karisma's demand. Now we don't know really who's being difficult here, but looks like all these matters are not dampening Sanjay's torrid affair with Delhi socialite Priya Sachdev. But we really hope Karisma and Sanjay come to a mutual decision soon. Think of it, both have moved on. If you have Priya on one side, you have Sandeep Toshniwal on the other. Sandeep, who is the CEO of a leading pharmaceutical company, has been dating Karisma for more than a year. So Karisma and Sanjay live and let live, or in other words, should we say, please behave like grown-ups. Coming up, director Sriram Raghavan reveals some juicy casting news about his next, Deepika and Ranveer's royal Rajasthani affair. Welcome back to the 50th episode of 9XE The Show. Now, Badlapur released last week, and we at 9XE The Show loved the film. So we just had to get in touch with the film's director, Sriram Raghavan, to find out how he got Varun Dhawan to shed his good guy image, and also ask him what he's got next in store for us. And the answers really surprised us.
अभी चॉकलेट अभी भी है, डार्क चॉकलेट है, बिटर चॉकलेट है, बिटर चॉकलेट इज गुड फॉर हेल्थ. फाइनली मतलब लड़कियों को फिल्म ज़्यादा पसंद है. I think because they like Varun and so on, there is people who complain are the kids. On his own, he started talking to friends, older friends, and asking them कि कब क्या कैसे हुआ, how did you react and so on. एक point पे it became a little obsessive for him. You know, वो लोगों से मतलब वो मुझे कहता था कि मैं so and so से मिला, उसकी वाइफ मतलब वो सोफा में टीवी देख रही थी, अचानक she got a heart attack and died. और 2 दिन बाद वो मतलब हमारा कुछ फंक्शन था तो वहाँ पे आया था वो, and things like that, you know, and somewhere हमने एक गैप लिया था फिल्म के बीच में, because he had to grow the beard and get a little, you know, his body language and everything. तो वो जो 1 month का जो गैप था, उस टाइम में उसने शायद अपने आप बहुत कुछ रिसर्च होमवर्क जो भी कहिए वो किया, और जब वो आया वो दादी वगैरह के साथ, तो समटाइम्स हमको एक्चुअली लगता था कि ये कैरेक्टर में हमेशा है, मतलब स्विच ऑफ नहीं हुआ उसका. See, actually it is based on a novel by Vikas Swarup, which is basically it's a thriller and a fairy tale. And the main character is a girl, actually a girl in the mid-20s kind of a thing. और अचानक उनके साथ जो कुछ एक एडवेंचर हो जाता है, एक मतलब विच इज़ एन इमोशनल जर्नी उसका इन अ थ्रिलर काइंड ऑफ फॉर्मेट. तो इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट एक्चुअली. तो मैं एक्चुअली बिकॉज लास्ट 6-8 महीना मैं इसमें बिजी था, तो मेरे पास एक ड्राफ्ट है, लेकिन मैं थोड़ा अभी 1 महीना बैठ के उसको और थोड़ा कड़क करके फिर मैं शुरू कर दूँगा. See, I have very vaguely met her and told her ऐसा है मेरे पास एक नॉवल, and I thought I'll have the script ready much earlier to my satisfaction. तो I said कि एक बार मेरा स्क्रिप्ट पूरा to my satisfaction होने के बाद, अभी मेरे लिए 5 on 10 है मेरा स्क्रिप्ट, तो उसको एटलीस्ट 8 on 10 करके फिर मैं जाऊँगा उनके पास. Not for this. वो सैफ के साथ I want to do a film because our last film didn't work well. So I just feel कि he is a terrific actor, so I want to do something with him. I perhaps want to do a very very bone kind of film, you know. लेकिन Saif likes the Bond kind of a picture. तो अभी because I like Saif, तो मैं बोला हाँ ठीक है वो भी उसी में डाल देंगे, you know, kind of thing. So it became एक फिल्म एक आदमी का विजन होना चाहिए, एक आदमी का मतलब मेन चीज़ एक आदमी का होना चाहिए. And here there were 2 or 3 people we were all trying to make a good film. So I won't call it interference. I think we all got, you know, कभी-कभी होता है ना कि if you love something too much, you hug it too tight and वो it kills that thing, you know. टिप्स के साथ we have a script again. उसका भी मुझे क्लाइमैक्स थोड़ा रिवर्क करना है, तो अभी मैं कल ही रमेश जी से मिला, तो मैं बोला कि अभी मैं थोड़ा फ्री हो जाऊंगा तो मैं बैठता हूँ. 1 हफ्ते का काम है उसमें before I get into it. But that's also a thriller, but it's a more fun thriller, not like Badlapur. Badlapur के बाद I don't want to do anything dark for another 1-2 months.
So that was Sriram talking exclusively to 9XE The Show about his forthcoming films and working with Deepika Padukone in the fairy tale thriller. And talking about Deepika, seems like she's living the fairy tale life. She, along with alleged boyfriend Ranveer Singh, are mixing work and pleasure. Like we told you on our site 9xe.com, the two are in Rajasthan to shoot for Sanjay Leela Bansali's Bajirao Mastani. They are shooting for some butt-kicking action sequences. We are pretty sure there are swords, horses, and elephants involved. But they will also share some steamy moments on screen with romantic songs being shot. And after all that warring and romancing, they will chill in their super luxurious hotel rooms. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is that the rooms are interconnected. What? I did not say anything. You can draw your own conclusions. Thank you. They are put up at the plush Rambagh Fort Hotel. The shoot is happening at Amer Mahal, that's been shown as Mastani Mahal in the film. If the place looks familiar, it's because Ashutosh Gowarakar depicted the palace as Jodhabai's maternal home in Jodha Akbar. Well, looks like Ranveer and Deepika really are mixing business and pleasure. And speaking about Bajirao Mastani, we've got more news about the film. 9XE The Show has learned that Bhansali is keen to have the melodious voice of Lata Mangeshkar feature in Bajirao Mastani. The director, who also composes music, has been pursuing Lata Ji to sing for his films for a long time now. If Lata Ji agrees, she will lend her voice to Priyanka Chopra's character of Kashibai. Buzz is Shreya Ghoshal will sing for Deepika's Mastani. Now, Bhansali is a pretty persuasive guy, so we really hope that Lata Ji agrees to lend her voice. Coming up, who's stopping Kapil Sharma from returning Shahrukh Khan's favor? Ayushmann Khurrana, Anu Malik, and Kumar Sanu jam together. You don't want to miss this. And we meet once again on the 50th episode of 9XE The Show. So it's no secret that Shahrukh Khan has more than enough goodwill within the industry. He often goes out of his way to do favors for friends and for people he likes, so we don't think it's much when he asks a favor in return. And when Shahrukh asks you for something, you really cannot refuse. So that's why Kapil Sharma is in a great fix now. 9XE The Show has found out that Shahrukh wanted Kapil to appear as a guest star for the finale of a show he's hosting. This would be Kapil's way of returning the favor for when Shahrukh appeared many times on his comedy show. Kapil seemed pretty excited about the invite because, like we said, who doesn't want to comply with King Khan's plans? But looks like the broadcasters of Kapil's show have played spoilsport. For now, at least. You see, Shahrukh's show airs on a rival channel. The broadcasters of Kapil's show very clearly told him that if he did appear on Shahrukh's show, they would revoke his contract. That's an extreme move, seeing as how Kapil's comedy show is one of the highest rated shows on TV right now. Well, like we said, goodwill in the industry can take you a long way. So another film that's soon releasing is the Ayushmann Khurrana starrer Dum Laga Ke Haisha. Apart from an interesting plot, it's also got a cameo by singer Kumar Sanu. So we got Ayushmann, Kumar Sanu, and the film's music director Anu Malik together for a musical chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ayushmann Khurrana, Anu Malik, and Kumar Sanu! Hi, my name is Vineet Kumar. That's where I wanted to start, but nonetheless, please, I would like to give you all a round of applause.
Thank you, thank you.
This song is from the film
Dum da dum da dum. Dum laga ke haisha.
So, now I'm going to ask you questions. Yeah. We're going to keep the jamming for later, and I have a little surprise. We have a jam of our own exclusively on 9XE The Show. But before that, in the age where the heroes carry the heroines to sing a duet or to save their lives or something like that, you carry your wife, as in the film, and you run a race.
Yes.
Why is this?
That's the arc of the film. Dum Laga Ke Haisha is actually a competition in the film. It's a tradition. In Haridwar and Rishikesh, we have to pick your wife. Wife carrying competition is like a tradition in that place.
And sir, you're singing 2 songs in the film, Tu or Dard Karara.
Yeah.
So after a long time, Anuji and you are coming back and making magic happen.
बहुत डरा हुआ था इन्होंने मेरे को पकड़ लिया.
I'll tell you what happened. This is classic. He came home and to my sitting room. I insist on a sitting. But Shanu jab aaya, he was looking at me out of fear. He was scared. And the best part was he was scared that मुझे याद किया गया. And the best part was I was scared because मुझे भी याद किया गया.
I cannot believe there's Anu Malik in one side and Kumar Sanu in the other, feeling scared.
No, but it happens when you're hungry for work. See, it's good to lighten up the situation, which is very good, but we were hungry because basically I had no work. There was no one believing in you. And at that point, Aditya Chopra Saab gives me a film and says, you're going to work in a YRF film. And he comes and says, I said, you're going to sing a song. So the best part is, when I'm humming the tune to him, I said, I'm not going to hum the tune to him. I said, I'll have to build up my strength and give him confidence.
Coming up, who will play Tiger's Love, Shraddha or Jacqueline? Welcome back. You've tuned into the 50th episode of 9XE The Show. So Varun Dhawan's film Badlapur released last week, and you just heard the director Sriram Raghavan talk about his dedication to the role. But did it pay off at the box office? Let's find out.
Hi guys, I'm Rahul and I'm here to give you the box office collection for this week. तो इस हफ्ते रिलीज हुई एक बहुत ही धमाकेदार मूवी जिसका नाम है बदलापुर and the cast involves Varun Dhawan, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Yami Gautam, Radhika Apte and the brilliant actor Vinay Pathak, and they all have done a great job. Trust me, I saw the movie this weekend and I fell in love with it. The movie is so gripping and pacey. If you haven't seen the movie, I think you should go and watch it right away. Let's get to the figures. On Friday, the movie collected 7.25 crores. On Saturday, it collected 8.75 crores. And on Sunday, it collected approximately 8 crores. So the total weekend collection for the movie Badlapur is approximately 24 crores. That was it for this week. I'm Rahul and I'm signing off.
So those were the numbers at the box office. We'll just have to wait and watch for how many weeks Badlapur sticks around in the theaters. From that piece of news, let's look at which films are up for release. Choreographer turned actor Ganesh Acharya's Hey Bro will release soon, so we sat down for a chat with him to talk about Hey Bro. Joining him are co-stars Maninder Singh and Nupur Sharma.
अगर आप यहाँ पे अगर हम गौर से देखेंगे तो हम दोनों जुड़वा है जो कहीं भी एंगल से एक जैसे नहीं लगते। मुझे बचपन से एक्टिंग का शौक था, मैं नहीं करता, लेकिन मेरे को मेरे डैडी का सपना पूरा करना था कोरियोग्राफर। लेकिन कुछ हालात ऐसे हुए कि मुझे घातक में करना पड़ा, वो मारा रहे, फिर रोड का निकल ले भैया संभल ले, देन बिच्छू इसकी जंजीरों में, फिर उसके बाद फिर मुझे साउथ से ऑफर आया एक्टिंग का, तो मैंने एक नेगेटिव रोल किया, वो बहुत बड़ी हिट हो गई फिल्म राउतम। फिर मुझे रेमो मेरे पास आया कि ABCD में आपको मैं चाहता हूँ कि करो। मिला यार रेमो में टाइम का बहुत प्रॉब्लम, बोला नहीं मैं कर लूँगा।
He's being modest right now, but you have to see him in the film, what level of work he has done. He's being very modest, honestly, because his timing and everything. He has worked with so many actors. He himself is a dancer, choreographer. He uses his face so much while dancing, so you can understand that what level of acting is inside him, which he will project in Hebro easily.
गाना तो बहुत ज़बरदस्त है, तो यंगस्टर यूथ का गाना है, लेकिन डायलॉग तो मदर इंडिया फिल्म के। मदर इंडिया फिल्म में लाला जो कैरेक्टर थे कन्हैया लाल जी नेगेटिव रोल, और बिरजू दत्त साहब, सुंदर साहब, तो उसको जस्टिस तो करना चाहिए। तो अजय ने बोला कि गणेश कैसा करेंगे, मतलब देखते हैं। गाने को मैं अमित जी से बात करता हूँ क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री के लेजेंड अमित जी है, उनसे बात करता हूँ कि आ जाए गाने में 2 मिनट के लिए। फिर बाद में अजय देवगन जो मेरे फ्रेंड है, अक्षय कुमार जो मेरे फ्रेंड है, ऋतिक रोशन, रणवीर सिंह, प्रभुदेवा, इनके साथ गाना प्लान करते, गाना जो सुना है मैंने, बोला ठीक है करते। और मैंने सबको फ़ोन लगाया। अजय बोला लेकिन कैसे एक साथ सब आएंगे, मतलब देखते सही। और मैंने सबको फ़ोन लगाया और सब जन ने एक साथ अपनी डेटें मैनेज की और 1 स्क्रीन वॉक करता है। तब मुझे पता चला कि मुझे इंडस्ट्री बहुत प्यार करती है।
From that story about the happenings in Bollywood, let's look at what's been going on in Hollywood. After a successful run of the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, this sequel, the second best Marigold Hotel, What Else, seems pretty entertaining. But what was equally entertaining were the dance sequences the cast had to shoot for.
We loved it.
How did you find learning the moves? And
oh, well, we are not meant to know too well about it, so we just meant to muddle in. But we'd watched the boys and Dev and Tina for quite a long time, standing watching and appreciating it. So, you know, you kind of had a kind of working idea of it, and it didn't matter if you weren't particularly wrong.
I have been offered Bollywood stuff, surprisingly. It's just not what I've grown up with, really. But yeah, I can't dance, so I don't think I would be the best at it.
I thought you were great in the film. I thought you were really good.
I know, that takes a lot of rehearsal and great lighting and a very attractive, distracting co-star, basically. That you know, the guy just stands there and the girl gets spun around and flipped over and she's the focal point, so it's kind of easier.
I was able to do it great with the dancers who are teaching me, but I was like, Dev has the attention span of a goldfish. He can pay attention for 2 seconds, so he's not going to pay attention long enough to learn the step that you're teaching him. And there were some really complicated moves. I'm like, he's going to drop me, he's going to hurt me, what are you doing? Rework the steps and everything. But they've came in and learnt it immediately.
The film had a new cast member for the sequel, the very dapper Richard Gere.
Richard's a sexy dude, man. Like, he really is. And my dad's favourite film is Pretty Woman. And I just remember watching that over and over, and then I met him, and he's completely how you expect, that silver fox hair. And he's got this, like, movie star strut, you know. And it was cool. I just invade his personal space throughout the film. I'm just all over him, you know. Sonny likes him in a very uncomfortable way, which makes everyone around them uncomfortable, including Sonny's wife. But how can you not with Richard Gere, right?
Well, it was just really the dynamic of a new person coming into the residents' quarters, you know, because we are established, anyway, we know each other as off-screen, so that whole familiarity of residents all together was wonderfully embedded, I suppose, if you like, and so that to have a new person coming in was exactly how I imagine it would have been had a new resident suddenly arrived in the shape of Richard Gere. Blimey.
You can say that again. So dancing might not have been a challenge for Judi Dench, but speaking Hindi surely was.
Hindi's... I'm not conversant with Hindi, so I had it written out by my assistant phonetically. And I had it with me all the time. So I used to say it always on the way to, regardless of the fact we weren't doing the scene for ages, I used to say it out loud to Raghu and to Desiraj, who was my driver, who spoke very, very, very little English. But after 8 weeks of me saying it, not quite 8 weeks, but until we came to do the scene, suddenly I said it to him one day, and he'd heard it so many times, and he learnt the word wonderful, he said.
It's the little things like these that make filming a movie so much fun. But Tiger Shroff's not having much fun these days. That's because he's having some trouble finding true love. Oh no, we're not talking about his personal life, but his professional one.
So think about it. You can show the friend you have in me.
For his action romance film titled Bagi and produced by Sajid Nadiawala and director Sabir Khan, Tiger has yet not found his heroine, but things are not as complicated as they may seem. The choices have been narrowed down to two, Shraddha Kapoor and Jacqueline Fernandez. We did some asking around and found out that Shraddha might just win this race by an inch, but it's not like Jacqueline is sitting there crying over it. She has a lot in her filmy kitty already. Just like us who never really run out of the juiciest stories from the world of entertainment to bring you. I mean, we've been doing it for 50 episodes now. So from us here at 9XE The Show, a big thank you to all you guys for the love and support. Here's to another 50 episodes and many more. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and our website, 9xe.com. See you guys. Bye.